Yo, what's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck, real Cowboys fan. Stand up. We are back on Media Row. Hopefully, y'all can hear me clearly, man. I decided to go early. I know you're probably thinking, like, why is Tuck going? What time is it? Probably y'all time. It's probably what, 10 o'clock y'all time. But I decided to go early because today is going to be a hectic day. Wi-Fi is going to be pulling. Everybody's going to be in and out. And I love y'all, Cowboys Nation, but I ain't paying no 1100 for no extra Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Before they start the Bleacher Report and the FanDuel show and the Pat McAfee show and all sorts of stuff, and I'm getting a little leftover Wi-Fi, let me go ahead and beat them to the punch, man, and go live. So y'all know the vibes, man. Go ahead and let everybody know that we are live and lit right now. Let's see here. 1 second. Let's see it. We are live and lit right now. So share the content, like the content, all that fun stuff, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good Friday, good blessed one, man. I'm having a good time out here in San Francisco. I think tomorrow is going to be like a tourist day for me, where I'm going to kind of go out, see the city, go see the Golden State Bridge, all that fun stuff. Maybe ride a trolley or two, see what the local food is like, because there's really nothing on the agenda as far as tomorrow's concerned. Today, just going to be here getting some more interviews, talking to some people, and finishing the week strong, man. My dog Hoodie Kush said, "What's goody, Tuck? You get Dean on board, man." I put the bug in his ear. You know what I'm saying? I put the bug in his ear, like, hey, man, if Philly don't want you, Dallas will. You know what I'm saying? If Philly don't want you, Dallas will. So, you know what I'm saying? But of course, I didn't put it on camera because you know how Eagles fans are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, hey, bro, wish you the best of luck. My guy Steve Walls over there, they did a sit-down interview with Nicole B. Dean for a long minute, man. Really solid dude, man. Y'all know I like Nicole B. Dean coming out of Georgia in the draft. Now, of course, we took Tyler Smith, so I'm not mad about that. But Nicole B. Dean, incredible player, man. I know he had the neck injury, and you know some people question his athleticism, but hey, beggars can't be choosy, especially when you see how our linebackers played last year in Dallas. I would welcome Nicole B. Dean in with all arms, man. CG was good with you. Winston was good with you. Had a good time last night, man. Went to dinner last night, and crazy story, y'all. So I went to dinner because right next to my hotel because I was starving and I was just hungry, right? So we went to this spot that was literally next door to my hotel. I said, hey, can you get a reservation? Is the reservation only? And they said, no, you guys can come in, but make sure you don't have no sweatpants on and you can't got to take your hats off. Okay, cool. So we took our hats off. We didn't have no sweatpants. So we get in there. They had a table on the third floor, little rooftop spot. And all of a sudden, about 10 minutes later, they bring this gentleman in, and y'all can see that's Coach John Gruden. All right, so they brought in Coach John Gruden. So John Gruden was sitting next to our table. And then about 15 minutes later, Coach Prime and his family came and sat right next to us, man. So it was kind of cool. Had dinner with John Gruden and Coach Prime, Deion Sanders Jr., and Shiloh. Me and Shiloh were sitting right next to each other at the table because our tables were damn near connected. So it's kind of cool experience, man. So went over and talked to Coach Gruden for a minute, shook his hand, and told Coach Gruden, man, I appreciate Coach Gruden, man. I watch Gruden grinders a lot. I love watching film session. I love getting insight from the mind of a coach, how he prepares for the week. So I went and talked to John Gruden, man. It's like I said, thank you, Coach. I didn't get a photo. Well, technically, I didn't get a photo with him, but our camera crew caught me talking to John Gruden. So hopefully, we'll drop that here in a minute, whenever he gets that edited. But real nice guy, man. And he was just like, hey, man, who you cover? And I told him what I do. He's like, awesome, man. I told him, hey, man, it'd be a pleasure to one day to sit down with you and talk football, whether on camera or off camera, man, because John Gruden has a plethora of football knowledge, man, and I would just be a sponge. What up, my dog Ant? What's going on with you, big dog? Just chilling, man. We're just vibing here on Media Radio Row. Final day, Friday, man. Locking in, man. So my dog Angry, what's going on? What up? So good question, Justin. Do you think they will let Parker get all the grocery he needs? Need to go heavy in free agency? I think they will. I think they will. I think they're going to let him go. Now, depends on how heavy. Like, he's not going to get the black card. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to get the black card. He might get the debit card. You know what I'm saying? But I think that they'll let him do a little shopping. Epic fumble yesterday. So I got done talking to N'Kobe Dean. Went over to interview Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean to ask them about Christian Parker. And, of course, my phone was died, man. My phone was dead. I reached out my phone to interview Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean, and phone was on 0. I thought I had about 7%, but you know how phones do. You'd be like at 8%, and all of a sudden, it'll just die out. So, missed that opportunity to talk to Cooper and Reed. Like I said, talked to Cooper DeJean yesterday for a minute. Talked to Brandon Aubrey for a little bit. And y'all know the big one for me, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy people see me talking to a bunch of people out here at Media Row. But this one, y'all know that's my quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback, me and Jameis, man. So I talked to Jameis, talked about that national championship. I got a portable, bro. I got a portable. The portable was in my bag, you know. And it's dead right now too. It's actually a good reminder. I probably need to charge that as we speak. Good update, Angry. I need to charge my portable because that's dead too. You know what I'm saying? But next year, man, I got a camera crew lined up, man. So they'll do all that stuff for me because like I said the other day, man, I'm realizing I'm really behind the curve doing a lot of this stuff by myself. So, you know, I already got a camera crew assigned for LA, because I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing all this extra, man. Packing all these bags, packing all these cords. I'm past all that. Well, I think I left my portable charger at the crib at the hotel, possibly. Hold on. Nah, it's right here. All right. So cool. Let me charge this real quick. Suits my dog Angry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got the portable port. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that charged up, man, because my iPhone be dying. Yeah, the portable charge is at 0. You know what I'm saying? This is at 0 too. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have no extra clips. I didn't have no extra clips on me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I missed the opportunity to talk to Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean on camera, but they spoke very highly about CP as well. Yeah, James, that's my guy, man. Florida State. Y'all know I'm a Seminole fan. You know, Jameis is my guy. You know, told him all about that national championship in 2013, hitting Kelvin Benjamin. You know, so it's like, yeah. So that's my dog. I think Jameis Winston can still start in the league. If Sam Darnold could be a Super Bowl, Winston should be able to do more than serviceable starter. Here's what I would say, Cowboys Nation. I would not be opposed to bringing Jameis Winston into Dallas and having him as our backup quarterback. I would not be opposed to that. Now, salute to Joe Milton. You know, Joe was walking around here a few times, man. Got to speak to Joe. But overall, man, I would not be opposed of Jameis Winston being our backup quarterback, right? I feel like he's a guy that if you kind of got in a pinch, that can win you a few, especially with George Pickens. You know, list goes on and on, right? CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson. Jameis can win you some ball games. So I would definitely bring in Jameis Winston, have him as a backup quarterback, and then let Bazooka Joe be your third string guy, project guy. How do I feel about the Crosby situation? Do you hear Glazer's comments on Dallas being busy in free agency? Yep. So I talked to Jay Glazer, not yesterday, the day the Crosby news broke. I kind of asked him what was he hearing. He was like, man, I don't think Dallas is going to be in play for Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he feels like the Dallas Cowboys are probably going to be a little bit more active, right? You know, I don't think, you know, busy can mean a few different things, right? You know, you can be active, but you still can be you can be hella busy in free agency and get a bunch of Jack Sanborns, Kenneth Murrays, and Kyer Elams. Like, we were busy last year, right? So it has to be with a tailored focus, a detailed focus. And that's going to be the interesting thing. Now, here's the thing. It says, man, I'm at work, ignore me. Don't let me get y'all fired. You know what I'm saying? Let me get y'all fired on a Friday. You know what I'm saying, Craig? You know what I'm saying? How you get fired on your day off? But here's the thing. I think the Cowboys are in a situation, though, they are going to have to probably be a little bit more aggressive in free agency because they don't have the large volume of draft picks that they typically have, right? Typically, we have, 4 fifth-round picks and all sorts of stuff. This year, we really don't have that. So we don't have a lot of volume in the draft. So you're going to have to try to build a foundation of this defense using free agency. So I think that can probably spark them to be a little bit more proactive in free agency, but also getting some more quality. I think last year they may have learned their lesson, So I feel like this year they should be moving the right trajectory, right? Last year was kind of something new for them to just be busy in free agency. So we kind of say, they signed Javonte Williams on day 1 of free agency. Oh, they brought Dante Fowler back, and he was one of the highest paid, free agency acquisitions since, I believe, Brandon Carr, right? So they were moving. So they were moving in the right direction. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. These freaking parties and stuff. You know what I'm saying? These freaking parties and you know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of like a partier down here. Me personally, not. I might go out tonight because we have nothing planned today. But like, I'm getting emails for like this maximum party, and it's like, oh, we can only get one person in, and this and that, so we can get you in, but we couldn't get who you're. I'm like, if my people can't go with me, I'm not going to the party, bro. I'm not going to this party solo, so I won't be at the party. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Tuck, I'm interested in your view on the later linebackers. I watched Jake Galladay, and does he fit CP mold for what he wants? Jake Galladay out of Cincinnati. He is one of your run stopping linebackers, right? So I kind of put Jake Galladay and Jacob Rodriguez, possibly CJ Allen in that same cluster where it won't be sexy athleticism, right? It won't scream at you. The film doesn't scream at you, but a pure football player, downhill avalanche that can come definitely help in run support. That's where I'll put Jake Galladay, right? Jake Galladay is extremely efficient versus the run. Same with Jacob Rodriguez, the same with CJ Allen. So that could be your on the ball middle linebacker per se, Jake Galladay. But like I said, the interesting thing for us Cowboys Nation as we gear up for the draft will be the combine, right? Because I feel like when the linebackers specifically, there's a lot of tags that are touching, right? I feel like Arville Reese is kind of out of there. Sonny Styles might be the 2 spot. Me personally, this really depends on what you're looking for. But then you have Anthony Hill, then you have Jake Galladay, then you have CJ Allen, then you have Jacob Rodriguez. I don't think Kyle Lewis will be a first-round pick, but you'll start to see some separation at the linebacker position once we start getting to these pro days, once we start getting to these interviews, once we start getting to the combine. I think that's where it's going to fully separate. So for me personally, I wouldn't mind Jake Galladay. I'm just not taking him in the first round. If we were to move and get a 3rd-round pick, I would be all for it. For Jake Galladay personally. Yeah, angry bro. If I can't get it, I mean my people can't get it, I can't get it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Walt. Since y'all talking my dog, man. Say what's up to Cowboys Nation, man. Got my dog Walt Chisholm in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
What up, Cowboy Nation?
So he always reps the star. You know what I'm saying? I wait till Friday to bring mine
Every
out.
day.
You know what I'm saying? He reps the star here. You know what I'm saying? Media Row every day. You know what I'm saying? I kind of keep it discreet till Friday, man. But definitely check out my dog Walt, man. Are you gonna pull up a chair? Pull up a chair. You know what I'm saying? You got time. I know you got 100 interviews today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on, man. Don't be coy.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you got 100 interviews, man. So How's Media Row been going for you this
Man,
week,
it
bro?
has been great. The people have been great. You know, I've been interviewed myself here. The people love. Listen, don't let people lie to you. They love the Dallas Cowboys. Okay?
I know.
A lot of people who say they hate the Cowboys. Actually, there was a situation between me and Stephen A. yesterday, right after he left the Cam Newton show. I had to let him know that we're gonna be hosting that Super Bowl next year in LA. He didn't like that comment, but you know, it'll grow on him.
Yeah.
I had to tell Cam Newton the same thing. I've let everybody know who sat at the table that we're going to be there. Fred Smoot gave me a really hard time yesterday. He's what did they say? It's between the ears and the mouth. This guy here it wasn't registering. It wasn't registering with this guy, but he's got people in Dallas. I think it's a personal thing for him that he doesn't like Dallas. But for overall, people here love the Cowboys. I was walking down the street actually. On the way to my hotel when I got here Tuesday, and this lady came up to me and she said, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about." She gave me a hug because she's a Cowboy fan. Yeah. And she said, "Finally, some support out here."
Yeah. I got like 3 people this morning. I was walking like, "What's good, Cowboys?" You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "All right, what's going on?" And I walk past some 49er fans. I'm like, "Yeah, and what?" You know what I'm saying? I know I'm in your town, right? But we standing on business. So speaking of, Super Bowl next year, LA, which is going to be crazy out here at Media Row.
Somebody said, "Yo, Walt, what up, angry Cowboy fan?" Oh yeah, he tunes in our post-game
dog,
show.
angry man. Yeah,
angry
my
Cowboy
dog, angry man.
He tunes in our post-game show that we do.
Yeah, angry is all up, man. What do you think the Cowboys need to do to get to the Super Bowl next year in LA?
Well, first off, we're gonna be there.
Okay. Already. So he already signed for delivery. You know what I'm saying? We're good right now.
But to get there, you're right. There's a path that we have to take. First off, we need to get that secondary looked at. Let's get that squared away. Most importantly, we need to take care of George Pickens.
ASAP.
Let's take care of George Pickens. The quarterback's good. CeeDee Lamb is good. I've also been hearing the name Max Crosby.
We just talked about that.
Let's see if we can tap into that and get that done. We need a player like him.
So what would be the value? What would you give up for Max Crosby? We do got 2 firsts. You know what I'm saying? I know Baron Davis is over here. Talked to Baron Davis. He said he wouldn't take him. I said, bro, 2 first-round picks. But what would you give up?
Baron Davis. He's another one on my list.
Yeah, Baron Davis.
He does not like the Cowboy star.
Baron Davis.
His head whenever I walk by.
Baron Davis has been killing the city of Dallas for years, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's actually going to be coming to Dallas soon. I told him we're going to make things right. I know he put out my Dallas Mavericks, but that's okay.
I remember that.
We're willing to let that go.
Him and Monte Ellis, man, and Steven Jackson. I remember that, man.
Yes.
So how would you give up the 2 first-round picks this year for Max Crosby?
Would I give up 2? I don't think you had to give up 2. Man, I wish we could have given up Trevon Diggs for that.
Right.
I don't think it may cost you 2. I think you can't you do that and maybe a future pick?
Well, we can't do a future first round because next year.
No, we don't want to do we don't want to do future first. Maybe we can give like
second.
Yes, second or third.
Okay.
I don't think we need to give. I don't think it's going to cost you first.
Would you do maybe 20? Pick 20 and Osa or Kenny Clark maybe?
No, I want to keep those. I kind of
keep those guys.
I just feel it sounds like that they want to get off of him in Las Vegas. So it
sounds like he wants to move too.
Right. So it's not going to probably cost you that much. I feel like we could probably give up a second rounder, maybe a third or fourth, and get it done.
Hey, maybe if you got him for a third or fourth, man, that's a steal, bro. I would definitely take it.
I would definitely start. Okay. Well, the first, Michael Jordan said the ceiling is the roof. Okay.
Right.
So we want to maybe
start. A
first is last resort.
Last resort.
Let's not pull that. That's a draw for Uno card.
Right.
All right. So we want to try to go as low as possible. We want to work our way up high and back down to that.
But the hard part is they just saw what we got for Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they're gonna try to get the haul. Now, granted, Max Crosby is a little bit older than Micah Parsons, but he's still a dominant player. So I feel like where the starting price would probably be is that. But you can try to hustle.
Max Crosby already paid?
Yeah, he's already paid.
See, that makes it even better too, though. So we don't have to worry about paying him. So
right,
I definitely would go second.
Maybe
I can go two seconds. And if we got 2 seconds, maybe this year and next year.
We don't have a second this year because that's where we got.
Yeah, we don't. That's right.
We don't. We got George Pickens.
So what all picks do we have this year?
So we have 2 firsts. We have 1 fourth
Okay, wait. That one first, that's not from who's that from?
So we got our first, and we got Green Bay's first.
I would probably give up the Green Bay first.
That's 20.
I'd give up the Green Bay first.
Yeah.
I'd give up the Green Bay first for Max Crosby.
Yeah, me too.
Because I mean, me personally, and I've been asking this. I asked this to Darren Woodson. I had Tony Dixon on yesterday.
Okay.
I asked these guys and Pac-Man, if you could, would you go cornerback and with the first pick? Would you do that?
Depending on how the board falls, but yes, I would.
Because we need secondary help.
We're doing secondary
help. If we get secondary help fast and first,
right?
I'm with it. So I think you can get that with where we at.
Yeah, so you can get like Mansour Lane, right? I know people talking about Jamar McCoy, which we'll take a look at Jamar McCoy's film. I know my dog DMV did it, but we'll take a look at it. But I just don't want any injured corners coming off of injury history. Right. Even though he has been, past 10. So he's definitely a baller, man.
The thing that I want and this is I don't know if this is praise to Shoddy or whatever, because Jerry's believing in Shoddy. He's bought into Shoddy.
Right.
And you can tell that they're listening to Shoddy over there. I think that the Cowboys are understanding that this offseason, they are going to have to spend money to get to where they want to be. There is no more shopping at Goodwill with these bargain players. Like, you have to go get some.
And I think that the one thing that's really going to help us, Cowboys Nation, is they figured out when you go, because I'm saying we're downtown, there's a lot of Gucci stores, Louis Vuitton stores. When you go shop.
I didn't see none of that down here. All I seen was zombies.
Oh, you must went the wrong way. You got to go back.
Okay. I'm back this way. My hotel was back this way.
Okay, so funny thing, Monday when I got here, I was using my GPS to try to walk back from my hotel here, man. And my GPS dot got froze. So I just kept walking straight. I was in zombie land. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, bro. I said, hey, I know the NFL ain't put me down here. You know what I'm saying?
They did put me down here.
But yeah, what I was going to say is, though, but I think that what Jerry learned is like, okay, you went and got a Quentin Williams. Boom, you paid for it. Instant impact. You went and got a George Pickens. Boom, instant impact, right? So maybe, doing the bargain shopper, bro, like you had your Kyrie Elams, you flop with it, right? You had your Peyton Turners, you flop with it. You had your Jack Sanborns, you flop with it. Your Kenneth Murray. So maybe just go and spend a little bit extra and you get that quality. So hopefully,
I had Jonathan Hankins on late last night. He was trying to cape for his boy Mozzie, and I was like, Mozzie wasn't good.
Yeah, best of luck to Mozzie. Wish him well in New York. And I appreciate Mozzie's sacrifice. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was trying to say, and I didn't necessarily disagree with him. He was saying that the reason why Mozzie couldn't is because they kept changing coordinators. So the defense kept switching on him, and he couldn't get comfortable.
I can see that.
And I was like, but I was like, that's the problem I have with the defense this year. You had man coverage secondary,
right?
And then you went to a guy who plays zone,
right?
Like, and you expected them to pick that up that quick. Like that's not something. You just say, we're going to switch it and pick up overnight.
Hey, so what's the crazy part, right, is if the Dallas Cowboys do and Christian Parker go to a 3-4 more kind of scheme that fits more Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes it's the
How about we stop drafting Michigan guys?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, trying my music kind of cut out that, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Schoolmaker. But
yes, Sam, is that Sam gets it?
Yeah, unfortunately, San Francisco has plenty of zombies.
Oh my God, it's bad, brother. It's bad. I mean, I had to push one of these guys down the other day. I mean, it is bad downtown San Francisco, man. I walked out this morning in my hotel. There was a guy just like passed out, laying on the street.
Yeah, it's just now the thing that San Francisco is a beautiful city. I
have not seen anything beautiful about San Francisco.
I mean,
maybe I need to venture out
more Santa Clara, right.
Downtown, there's nothing beautiful about downtown.
But I will
they
say,
lied to me on Full House.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to find like where's the little trolleys and
where's the neighborhood that was on Full House? Direct me there because right now I have not seen it. All I've seen is the dirty.
Yeah, but I'll say is this, man. The people on the scooters, bro. I didn't almost been taken out by 4 or 5 scooters and bicycles. Like, hey, bro, like y'all gotta slow down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going 90 miles per hour downhill and ding, ding, ding to your right. And so when you hear to your right, you naturally move to, you know what I'm saying? Like you hearing right. So I'm like, hey, bro, they gotta chill with that, bro. I almost had to throw hands with a dude on the bike. And this chick, she was coming full speed and she tried to slam on her brakes and she face play. I'm like, that's what you guys get, man. Like, hey,
guys, save us. I want to tell you something right now. Tuck, this is what your second or third Super Bowl?
Third. Yeah, Vegas, New Orleans.
Vegas was dope. New Orleans was definitely dope.
Yeah.
Arizona was okay too. guys, this is the worst venue that they put us in.
Yeah.
This room is small as fuck.
Yeah. It's even the NFL experience, bro.
Everybody's saying that the opening night was there. I wasn't here for opening night.
Opening night was bad.
Bro. It was bad.
Yeah.
They said it looked like it was at a high school chill.
Yeah. The media party was bad.
Oh my God. Oh, well, guess what, guys? We got to go see where Madness made at.
Yeah.
For the media party. We seen where they make Madness at.
Yeah.
And we ate in the cafeteria at the bottom.
And of course, y'all know y'all boy had to show out. You know what I'm saying?
I passed by this guy. He's up there beating somebody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the EA headquarters, so y'all know I had to show. They had cameras rolling and everything.
Get an endorsement deal by EA.
Hey, man, put me on. So they say, hey, where can they find you at, Walt?
You can find me on YouTube. Search at BFBDFW. We do pre-halftime and post-game for the Dallas Cowboys during the season, right after every game, and for the Dallas Mavericks and for the Dallas Wings. So I haven't been on this week, but when I get back, we'll be back for the Dallas Mavericks when I get back.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts?
Can I type that in right there?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, type everything in. What's your thoughts on the AD trade, man?
I'm ecstatic.
Me too.
Wait. If I could have did cartwheels and backflips at BFBDFW on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Oh, I actually am on Twitter too.
Yeah, on X.
I'm on. Should I say X instead of Twitter?
You say whatever, dog.
And Twitter.
Yeah, man, definitely give my dog a follow. You got a lot of credible interviews. Have you dropped the Cam Newton ones and all?
I have not dropped the Cam Newton one yet. That was just yesterday.
Okay.
But we are definitely got some thing. Yeah. We got Michael Irvin too the other night walking out.
Yeah, Mike was here. I'm doing some stuff with Hard Rock. Trying to think Sean Lee was here. Joe Milton been here like 3 days. I'm not sure.
Yeah, G-Mac said they talked to him the other day. I probably would love to sit down with him if I can.
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably going to pick up here today, kind of crazy for a little bit, a little early. People probably out late last night. There was a lot of parties going on. You go to any parties, man?
Last night I went to I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you saw my clip on Instagram. I signed with Death Row Records last night. I got a cigar and everything. I saw you smoking a cigar. I was at a whiskey event last night. You get the cigars. Night mode, baby. I signed with Death Row Records.
I saw you. I
signed with Death Row Records last night.
I
went to a whiskey. Actually, it was a cigar party.
Was that what's her name? Eileen. What's her name?
It was at a nice bar. It was decked out.
Okay.
Nice food, chill environment.
Mm-hmm.
It was right around the corner. That was actually a nice part of San Francisco. I was in.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. So I'm saying there are some nice parts. You know what I'm saying? There's some nice. He said Suge Knight got.
Yeah, Suge got me, baby. That was Death Row Records, baby.
Death Row. You know what I'm saying?
It was the cigar that got me. I'm down.
Yeah. So. But yeah, Anthony Davis, he was ecstatic about it, man. Because I remember I was talking to my dog, Big Game James, and the whole Luka. Well, we were at where were we in? New Orleans?
I was on my way to New Orleans when that trade happened.
That trade happened, man.
That night.
And we were just like, horrible trade, bro. Boom, boom, boom. And I wasn't feeling for Anthony Davis.
But first off, the trade wasn't about Anthony Davis.
I know,
There's a speculation about Luka. That there was a wink handshake deal behind the scenes with the NBA and the Mavericks that told them that if you get the Lakers Luka, we'll give you the number 1 pick in the draft. Because there's no way in hell. I don't care.
The lottery, bro. It's the lottery.
No.
Hey, man, but pledge allegiance to the flag.
No, listen to this, Tuck. Remember they used to show the lottery on TV?
Right.
They stopped doing it. They stopped doing the lottery on TV. They already know who they're going to give the number 1 pick to before the show happens. And they try to act like, we do the lottery backstage. You didn't do no damn lottery backstage.
Here's my thing. NBA, do it again and let the Mavs get Darren Peterson.
That's what they're doing now. They're doing that to say because they want people to go certain places that they want. So that's how they're dictating now.
Yeah, we don't want DP and the Wizards, bro.
Here's the thing. I feel there was a handshake wink deal because there's no way that you have a 2% chance of getting the number 1 pick and you automatically get the number 1 pick and you just trade away your big time star player. No way.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Hey, it's just that Luka magic, I guess. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How about Adam Silver magic?
Yeah, Adam Silver magic. Hey, man, we need everything we need. So, yes,
I like the defensive coordinator. He's first off, we took him from the Eagles. There's Eagles fan walking around. We took him from the Eagles, and he's a black man.
Yeah.
See, I love what Shotty's doing. Y'all about to pay attention to what Shotty's doing.
Shotty invited to the cookout, bro.
Shotty's changing the culture around there.
Yeah.
He's changing the culture big time.
Shotty's invited to the cookout.
I'm glad we talking about Shotty. How do you feel about Shotty? I love Shotty.
I'm indifferent. Here's the thing. I love Brian Schottenheimer as a coach. I love what he represents. I love what he's trying to do with the culture of the Dallas Cowboys. I love his energy. But for me personally, as a Cowboys fan, I just don't love his time clock, right? I feel like there's still going to be a learning curve until we get to that point where we see that Shotty. You see what I'm saying? So it's probably going to be another 3 to 4 years. You see what I'm saying? And so for me to be on his time clock, that's where I'm kind of versus if I feel like if you would got like a Mike Vrabel or coach like that, it would have been instantaneous to take us over that next level where Mike McCarthy currently had us. So
a lot of things there was a lot of miscommunication between him and Eberflus. And I remember I knew Eberflus was getting fired. I can't remember what game that was when he ran up to him on the sideline. He said, "What the fuck are we doing?
Right.
What the fuck are we doing?" I was like, when I seen that on TV, I said, "Oh, that's the end of Matt Eberflus. Right. He won't be back."
Right. And then they try to put him up in the coach's bar.
I knew he was fired. I knew he was fired. But my guy Jerry, who I love all day, guys. Jerry Jones is my guy. I'll never turn my back on Jerry.
It's a love-hate relationship.
I have no hate towards Jerry Jones. I love Jerry Jones. When you got my organization number one across all boards, how can I hate you?
Right.
But listen, Jerry Jones does not. I remember when we were going through the deal with Wade Phillips, and he said, I don't believe in firing the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
What he said, and he said when they fired him, he came back and said, he said, "Well, Jerry, they said you never fire a head coach." He said, No. I said I don't believe in firing head coach. I never said I wouldn't. He said, in order for me to fire a head coach, that means things have to go terribly, terribly wrong. Because Jerry Jones is not going to fire you in the midseason and have to pay you to sit at home and do absolutely nothing.
Good point.
He is not doing that.
Right,
so when everybody says, "Well, you need to fire the coach," Jerry Jones like, "Nah, he gonna play I'm gonna get my money's worth out of him."
Right.
I'm gonna get my money.
Because people want to. He didn't fire Mike McCarthy.
Let's contract right now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, man. So like I said, Jerry's just one of those guys, right? He has to get the gab. He has a charm.
Hey, angry Cowboy fan, I could never trade my guy Jerry. Listen, I need you guys to understand something. Hear this and hear this now. When Jerry Jones dies, the allure of the Cowboys is going to go away.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The Cowboys is not gonna. We're not going to be on Channel 5 like we were. Mm-mm. We're not going to be prime time on Channel 4. I'm even afraid we might not even be America's team anymore.
Because Stephen Jones doesn't have that salesmanship.
And from my understanding, he's not even next in line. Jerry Jr. is the one that gets the team if the Cowboys go. Steven's not next in line.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there is a chance. He's not next in line. It's actually Jerry Jr. to get the Cowboys if that happens.
Yeah.
Who's that? What up, Jeff? Jeff Lee?
Jeff Lee in the building, man. My dog Walt, man. Like I said, we're over here at Media Road talking to Dallas. I'm trying to use the free Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying? Before they start pulling, you know what I'm saying? Before Pat McAfee and Kay Adams and Stephen A. come here pulling the Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying? So,
because Stephen A. he's at Sirius.
Yeah, they'll fire up Sirius. Fox Sports is over there. I
haven't had any problems with the Wi-Fi.
Bro, the other day I tried to go live, man, they had me. I got a robot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I haven't had any problem. And I've been doing live streams on my Facebook and my YouTube page the whole week.
Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying?
So guys, if you come follow on at BFBDFW on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah, he'll be live.
I'm sorry, YouTube and Facebook. I'm live the whole stream, the whole day, all 8 hours. You can see who we sit down and interview and everything.
Yeah, so definitely give them a check out.
We've had some good people.
Yeah, man. So
like I said, we had Tony Storm yesterday. We had Big E. Mm-hmm. We had Cam Newton. Tony Dixon. We got Lou Young.
Oh yeah, okay.
The other night we had Michael Irvin. Oh man, I'm shooting a blank on. I've had a lot. Matt Forte, Matt Hasselback.
Okay.
We're supposed to get Ron Rivera today.
Okay,
and we're gonna have Doggy.
Okay.
Mad Dog Russo.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing the. Mad about Russo thing between me and him, so it might get loud. You might hear us. If you hear some yelling and going on, that's me and Mad Dog messing with each other.
Okay, yeah, man.
Oh man, who else have I had?
Said Biggie. Who's Biggie? Biggie said Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, it's BFB DFW.
No, he said Big E. He said you're gonna have a guest, Big E, right?
No, Big E. Yeah, Big E for the WWE.
WWE.
Yeah,
wrestling.
we had him on yesterday. I'll tell you a funny story about that. I was interviewing him, and right as I was interviewing him, Tony Storm came walking up. And you know how they said Michael Jordan has when they looked at him, he had like a glow or aura. I looked up and Tony Storm had this like glow aura over her, and I just like froze, and I looked like she was standing there in an all black dress, Marilyn Monroe hairdo, coffee in her hand, and just like a glowing aura came over her.
So all my wrestling fans need to follow him because I've been letting y'all down. Because I was at dinner last night and there was this chick. I forgot who she was. But
I think we have
she was at dinner last night.
I think we have another AEW chick coming on.
And she's like a wrestler, had like 1.5 million followers, a champion, but she was like I had no idea who she was. You know,
she WWE or
WWE? She was blonde. She had on red pants yesterday. Yeah, I was like,
you're talking about Summer Rae.
I think that's who it is.
Yeah, she had a belt with her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Summer Rae. I got her last year. Summer Rae is dope. She slapped the shit out of Natalia on Total Divas.
Oh, I'll say I had
at her front door.
Yeah, so I had no clue who
her
that
name
was.
is Danielle or something.
Yeah, so I had no clue. I didn't have a clue to what that. So y'all wrestling fans need to follow my dog Walk because he knows all that. I'll be walking past wrestlers non-stop. You know what I'm saying? Non-stop, man. But hey, my dog, man, I appreciate you wanting to get back to work. Unless you want to.
Oh yeah, I got the guys from Power too. I got
man, my mama's mad at me.
I got Da Vinci and Isaac Keys. So that's Diamond on Force.
Yeah.
And Terry Flannery on BMF.
Yeah. So that's who that was.
Yeah.
Okay. My mama, she loves Diamond. She's like, Diamond was there and you didn't get no interview or no photo with him. Like, I had no idea, man. See, like Walt has itinerary, he has structure, man. I'll be vibing, moving around, trying to see what I can see, man. So I had no idea he was even here. So my mama said if Diamond comes back, I got it. Because he was at a party last night too.
He was?
Yeah. So like, yeah, man. But I went after dinner, man. I went back to the crib, went to sleep. Shit, back in the morning, man. Back to the grind. So we'll definitely link up tonight, bro, and we'll do something.
Because my flight isn't until midnight tonight.
Okay.
So I'm good either way.
Okay.
But yeah, man, at BFB DFW on Facebook.
Where's that? Where'd you post it? Let me go ahead and bring it back up. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm gonna find it.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. On all those right there. At BFB DFW. Look us up, subscribe. Join us, man. We do some really good work over there. Like I said, we do Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Wings. So we own just about every day.
What's the acronym stand for?
Best for Business.
Okay.
Best for Business DFW.
There you go.
So we own after every Cowboy game. We're on every Maverick game, and we own every Dallas Wings game. I know you say, damn, when do you rest? When don't rest?
Real rest.
I cut that hair back in Dallas too. I'm a barber too. So
yeah,
I get you right too.
Get you a fade and everything, man. Get your fade, man.
Hey man,
all right,
listen, this is one of the greatest guys in the world right here. I'm glad you guys follow. Keep following this guy. He's a real dude, man. I love this guy to death.
Appreciate you, man. Love, bro. All right, dog. I'm gonna hit you.
Yep.
All right. And my dog Walt, man. So definitely check him out, man. Good people, man. A lot of good people out here. To be honest with you, man. Yeah, it's keeping things moving. Yeah, I be bad with the wrestlers, man. I'll be right next to. So it was damn, what's the dude? They call him like the tribal chief or whatever. What's dude's name? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The tribal chief or whatever the dude's name is, right? So I'm trying to think of his name. Y'all probably know the name, right? He like fought The Rock at WrestleMania or something like that. But I was like next to him in Vegas. Yeah, Roman Reigns. So I was like next to Roman Reigns, like he was like right here next to me in Vegas for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? And I had no idea until I was on a live stream and I posted it, and people were like, "Yo, Tuck, did you interview Roman Reigns?" I was like, "Who was that?" They're like, "The dude you're sitting right next to in the live stream." They're like, "Bro, you were sitting right next to Roman Reigns the entire time, and you didn't even say it." Like, I had no idea who he was. And then I went to the WrestleMania press conference, and then that's when I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's him. He's kind of somebody." You know what I'm saying? So I had no clue, man. it's kind of cool because yeah, I had no clue. It was him, and there's another dude, is it Seth Rollins or something like that? Yeah, I was right next to him. My table was literally like right next to theirs in Vegas, and I had zero clue, man, until people saw my live stream that posted that Roman Reigns was sitting right next to me. Because it's funny, it was somebody caught on a live, like I walked past Roman Reigns, and I think I went to go talk to DeMarcus Ware or something like that. They're like, damn, bro, Tuck, you just passed Rampage Jackson, Roman Reigns, and went directly to DeMarcus Ware. Like, that's my focus, man. Football, you know what I'm saying? I had no idea. So, but it's kind of cool meeting a lot of media people who I've have interacted with a lot on like Instagram and Twitter and social media, and see them in person, like my Peyton Toubre. You follow her on Instagram. So I got to meet her. Let's see here. Arabia, who's on the Cam Newton, on the Cameron and May show. So it's kind of cool meeting some of those people who I've been following and talking to on social media, but kind of get to meet and see them in person and shake their hand. Tucker, would you take Mansfield Lane or Sonny Styles at 12? Am I keeping my 20 pick? If I'm keeping my 20 pick, then I'm taking Mansfield Lane. Hold up one sec, y'all. Yeah, what's up, bro? Nothing, man. I'm already here, Media Row. I'm just live streaming right now. Yes, I got in early so I can beat the rush. Yeah. Okay, all right, bet, bro. All right. Yeah, that's my dog, man. Tulad Craig. He's an NFL agent. Maybe I'll get him to stop by for the live real quick. We're gonna do some content. He has a bunch of prospects who are going to be in attendance today, so we'll try to sit there. Oh, so Rhea Ripley, is that the mommy lady or mommy girl? I'm not sure the lady. Honestly, I think that's the one called mommy or something like that. Yeah, I mean, here's the crazy part, bro. I was into wrestling like nonstop, man. Like I actually was WCW, you know what I'm saying? I was a big WCW fan. WWF, Shawn Michaels, my guy was Big Papa Pump, man. Like Big Papa Pump is like still one of my legends, you know what I'm saying? Be like Scott Steiner recliner, all of that, Junkyard Dog. Like I was heavily into wrestling, and then one day I just stopped watching it and never went back, like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I think WrestleMania is in Vegas this year. Is it in Vegas or was that last year? Yeah, it just wasn't the same, man. And I don't know, like I just stopped watching wrestling, man. I wasn't a big John Cena fan. I didn't like that whole John Cena thing. I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I was The Rock, Stone Cold, NWO, like, Nitro versus Raw. Like that was my thing. So you said WrestleMania is in April. Is that in Vegas? Is it in Vegas? It was in Vegas. I'll go check it out. I'll go to WrestleMania if it's in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell me twice. It was in Las Vegas. Where's WrestleMania at? You know what I'm saying? I might pull up to WrestleMania if it's in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Just to be outside. Oh, it's in Vegas. I might be at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? I might be back out at WrestleMania. I won't know what the hell's going on, but I might just be outside for WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? Wrestling's a big thing. I just haven't followed it like I used to, man. So, like I said, I was at dinner, and this blonde chick was like right next to us, as we were kind of waiting to get our valet and shit. And it's like, who is that? And I looked on Instagram, and she had 1.5, and she was like, "Oh, like, okay, cool." Yeah. So I met a lot of wrestlers when I lived in Amarillo, Texas. I met Junkyard Dog, Ric Flair, and the Varmints. Yeah, so those are like my guys. Not like the Von Erichs, but like, you know, the Steiner brothers, Ric Flair, you know, Razor Ramon, rest in peace, Kevin Nash, Sting, like those were my guys. You know what I'm saying? Lex Luthor, you know what I'm saying? Like putting people in the torture rack. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my wrestler. Like you guys watching The Miz, right? And people say, "Oh, The Miz is the champion." Like, bro, that's Mike off The Real World, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Miz, I knew The Miz when he was on The Real World. I think it was The Real World San Francisco, if I'm memory serves me correct. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, but But getting back to the Cowboys, right? Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. You know what I'm saying? Hawk and Animal. Jeff Lee, man, appreciate you, bro. Have a good one as well. Hopefully everyone's having a blessed one. Like I say, I wanted to beat the rush today, kind of go live. You can hear it starting to fill in. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to get crazy in here. Probably in about an hour or so, it's going to be wall to wall in here, and you won't be able to move around. You know what I'm saying? But I found me a table. I got me a spot. My round table brothers will be here here soon. We'll probably do some content together. But yeah, man, I'm gonna kind of walk around, see what interviews I can get. Like I said, I got Kobe Dean yesterday. Talked to Clarence. I interviewed Clarence Hill yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Interview the interviewees. So I talked to Clarence a little bit. Talked to Nick Harris, RJ. You know, but I told those guys, man, just when I get back to the studio, jump on the show and we'll do some live content, because I mean, y'all see Clarence and Nick and those guys every day. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Hoyt. A lot of good people out here. Let's see. But getting back to drafts, right? So would I draft Mansour Delane at 12? Yes, I would. I would. I think that he is a safe corner, right? Sticky in man coverage. I'm gonna be interested to see how he texts. Tuck, you love Vegas, man. Yeah, I love me Las Vegas, man. You ain't gotta tell me twice to go to Las Vegas, man. I met this girl yesterday. She had on this Mavericks jacket, and she covers F1, and she was telling me about F1 in Vegas. I'm just like, say no more. You know what I'm saying? Say no more. F1 in Vegas. You know, I might be there. You know, love Vegas. It's a good time, man. Vegas is a good vibe, man. But yeah, I would draft Mansour Delane at 12. Consider it. I'm interested to see how his pro days go. I'm interested to see how he tests from an athletic standpoint. But I think overall, he does have the traits. I think our Dallas Cowboys secondary does need help, because now you're relying on, hopefully, Christian Parker to be able to coach up Siobhan Revel. Hopefully, Deron Bland's foot is healed, you know, and then was it really saying, how do I feel about the draft being in Pittsburgh? I'm so undecided. I'm going to the draft. I really think I want to, but I don't know, y'all. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in a situation, y'all. I really like just being home, a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'm going to Pittsburgh or not. I've never been to Pittsburgh, so that'll be another city I can kind of travel to and knock off the checklist, per se. But I tell y'all where Tuck will be. I tell y'all where I will be. I'll tell y'all where I will be when the Dallas Cowboys announce the dates when they go into Brazil. I am out there. I am out there when the Dallas Cowboys go to Brazil. I'm there. My mama already hit me last night. She said, hey. When the Cowboys go to Brazil, we're going. Yeah, I'm going to Brazil. I hope it's like in September, like week 2. Here comes that girl I was talking about. She has the belt. I'm not sure if I can tell who this wrestler is right here. She's walking. Oh, you can't see her, but can't tell who that is. But she has a WWE belt. I don't know. They said, oh yeah, but Brazil, I am outside, bro. as long as it's not like Christmas or something like that. As long as it's not like Christmas or something like that, I will be in attendance. I don't think that's Rhea Ripley. That's not her. That's not her. I know who Rhea Ripley looks like. She's thicker, if I will. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I beat the morning rush. I got up early. Well, the crazy thing, y'all know I get up at 4 a.m. every day. So my 4 a.m. Oh, that could possibly be her. So how you doing? So that is Lee Steinbrenner. That's super agent. That's Troy Aikman's agent. I think he was Emmitt Smith's agent. So that's Big Lee, man. Big Lee's a superstar around here, man. He has a big party every year. Yeah, so y'all know I get up at 4 a.m. So California time, that's 2 a.m. So I've been up like at 2 a.m. up, watched a few film sessions, but I'm like up, but nothing's really like I can't go to the gym at 2 a.m. because it's closed, right? So it's like my body is being kind of worn off. So I'm kind of ready to kind of get home on Sunday morning. To be back in my mode, be back in my bed, man. Like I love being home, man. Y'all know I'm a homebody as much as I do these things. I just like being home, being at my gym, being said, bro, you know me, I'll travel there, bro. As soon as they announce, hey, as soon as they say, hey, Dallas Cowboys versus da-da-da in Brazil, they're not gonna give us no boring game. They ain't gonna give us no boring game. They're not gonna give us. Well, I can't even talk shit on the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think gonna be no boring game. Let me get the Cowboys schedule. Hold on. Let me take a look. So let's see. Jacksonville's a road game. Tennessee. Oh no. I'll take that back. All right. Houston's a road game. Indy's a road game. Rams is a road game. Seattle. I want to go to Seattle. Green Bay. They wouldn't do that. So I doubt we're going to lose our home games. Jerry ain't giving up a home game to go to Brazil. But it could be Jacksonville, maybe. No. They could possibly do the Rams and Cowboys in Brazil because the Rams don't really have a home field advantage. Oh, so we're losing a home game in Brazil? Oh. Okay. All right. So if we get up a home game. Let me see. It says you're no homebody. You're on the roads and trucking companies, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I like being at home, man. I really do like being at home. What's up, Sin City, bro? We're just talking about Vegas, man. All right, so if it's home games, Philly, right? Washington, outside the division. Could be San Francisco. Jacksonville, maybe. Titans. Bucks. Ravens. So, I think that that's Michael Penix right there behind me. Michael Penix. Easy to tell Michael Penix because of the do-rag. Yeah, Jacksonville sounds about right? You know what I'm saying? That kind of makes sense. I doubt Jacksonville's a big money maker of them coming to Dallas anyway. It's not like we would be if Jacksonville versus Cowboys is not going to be a hot ticket item. So you could probably package that up, send them to Brazil. I can see that. Oh yeah, Jerry going to be a star in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Jerry going to be a star in Brazil. Either way. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to be there in attendance. I got to do that, and I got to go to Green Bay if it's not cold. You know what I'm saying? It depends. If I'm going to do a cold weather Green Bay game, it depends on what the situation is. Like if it's January and the Cowboys are playing for the division and we're going to play against the Green Bay Packers and this is going to secure the division, like a game like that, and Micah's back, right? Then I'll pull up to Green Bay in the cold. But if it's just, hey, man, we ain't going to make it, you know what I'm saying? Micah's still out and we play the Packers, I ain't sitting out in the cold at Lambeau for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting out in the cold one for that. Though I did have a blast last year at the draft in Green Bay, man. Green Bay was so much fun out there, man. I had a freaking blast. So very nice people. Now, of course, it wasn't game day and he wasn't playing against them, but it was very nice people, man. They were so nice to me. I kind of like felt like it was almost fake. You know what I'm saying? Says, what's up, Tuck, man? Out car shopping for my son, Navy, man. Congrats, man. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna get him? Get one of us do Hellcat, you know what I'm saying? Get him something, you know what I'm saying? Do 100 on the dash. We got lucky in 2025. The Packers and Bears play early season. Yeah, bro. I for someone who's done those cold weather games, bro, they're really not fun. They're really not fun. I've done a few of them in Kansas City. Wasn't a fan of them, man. Wasn't really a fan of these cold weather games, man. I was just like, bro, why am I here? Especially when I wasn't a Chiefs fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to the Chiefs Titans game, which was an AFC divisional. I think it was a divisional back when they had Derrick Henry, bro. It was just stupid cold out there. It was just so cold, it's dumb. You couldn't even enjoy yourself. You try to drink a beer, you open the beer, it will automatically freeze and explode. I'm just like, what are we doing, right? What are we doing? Tuck, make sure both Cowboys Commanders game. Commanders plan on giving y'all an epic beatdown in both. Don't miss it. So, Lee Commander, your dog was here yesterday, and Jaden Daniels. And, of course, Jaden Daniels had his agent or whatever, which is his mama. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to find the most subtle way to talk to his mother, because I really don't care about JD. I mean, I like JD, right, as a player, right? Don't get me wrong. But, like, I didn't want to really interview JD. I didn't really want to interview JD. I want to talk to his mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like Melvin on Baby Boy. Teach JD about the guns and the butter. Young buck. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was on yesterday, but I couldn't find a way. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't find a way to really, do it without looking like a creeper. You know what I'm saying? So, but your boy was in here. Like my dog Walt said, Fred Smoot was in here. Yeah. So yeah, but his salute to Mrs. Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Daniels, a pleasure to meet you. Just want to introduce myself. And if you need anything, you let me know. You know, if you need anything, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the league commander, man. You know what I'm saying? I might, he might see me at if y'all see me at Commanders games, man, just mind your business. There's no Tucks working. You know what I'm saying? There's no Tucks working right now. But salute to Mrs. Daniels. I'm trying to think. Eagles players, we had Jordan Mailata out here, Donovan McNabb, Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, Jacoby Dean. I think that's about all I've saw thus far, man. It's like the big guys, like the Dax. Dak, man, like Dak ain't doing this. Dak ain't doing this at all, right? Hurts ain't doing this. CD was here yesterday. Like I said, Aubrey was here, but like them type of guys. Now, what's surprising is Micah hasn't done it, but it could possibly be because of Micah's injury. He doesn't really want to be walking around. It possibly could be because of Micah's injury. He's not here. But I know Micah does have his podcast today. We're going to have George Pickens, and he's going to have CeeDee Lamb on and AJ Brown, I believe. But yeah, surprising Micah hasn't done Radio Row, but it's probably because of his injury. He doesn't want to be moving around on a scooter and all sorts of stuff. Trying to think who else will probably be here today. I know Dez is supposed to be. Dez is here in San Francisco. So everyone's asking me like, "Yo, Tuck, is Dez gonna be on Media Row? Is Dez gonna be on Media Row? Dez gonna be on Media Row?" Hey, man, we did that last year. My dog wasn't feeling it, so I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's here in San Francisco, but is he gonna be on Media Row? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't talked to him yet today, but I ain't trying to force his hand to be here because which is crazy. He really didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But he likes it, but he doesn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's going to be here or not. Yeah, what's up, Tuck? Question off subject. Will the Cowboys consider putting Mingo at tight end like Denver Broncos did Shannon Sharp? Not that Mingo is sharp, but fix your Reds on offense. I don't think they would play Mingo at tight end. I think the more than likely they're probably going to either keep him at wide receiver or possibly move on. Got my dog, man. Got my dog, man. Deal right here, man. Deal picks. You know what I'm saying? He all bad bunnied up for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He all bad bunnied up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He all bad bunnied up for the Super Bowl, man. Gonna go out here and get some content, man. Yeah, bro. That's who I wanted to interview with. I didn't want to talk to Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to ask Jaden Daniels? I'm going to ask Jaden Daniels, man. Hey, how's the injury recovery going? Hey, what do you think about your new DC? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to ask that, bro. I want to talk to your mother. Appreciate you, dog. I want to talk to your mother real quick, man. You know, would have been hilarious, man. We should got it on camera. If I would have walked up. So yeah, so that's Lee, man. That's Lee. That's the super agent right there. Super agent. Super agent right there behind me, man. Saying Troy Aikman, all of them. But I should have walked up to Jaden Daniels. Like, hey, Jaden, can I ask you a quick question? He's like, yeah, man, what's up? You mind if I interview, take a photo with your mama? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hey, bro, where your mama at? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jay, what's going on with you, dog? Hey, Jay, Tuck, man, nice to meet you. Hey, I got a question for you, bro. Hey, yeah, where your mama at? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? He probably been like, oh, she over there. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know. Texas asked JD5 how you got your team to the NFC Championship game. Start there. Okay. And then ask him where's his mama at. All right. Cool. All right, bet, Luke. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jaden Daniels want to talk about that NFC Championship performance. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you want to talk about the NFC Championship performance. So now that Jerry Jones has given up at home game in Rio, is the Super Bowl curse lifted, you think? Man, I don't know. I thought the Super Bowl curse was lifted when we put Jimmy in the Ring of Honor. We're running out of curses. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what other curses that is remaining, bro, that we can break. I don't know, man. But like I said, it would be special to see the Cowboys here to cover it. You know what I'm saying? Like, can y'all imagine, like I said the other day, bro, the imagine type of content I would be getting right now if the Dallas Cowboys were here at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It would be crazy. Like I said, for my guy Kobe, who covers the Patriots, you know, he's been back and forth with the players all damn week. For me personally, I went to opening night, interviewed a few Seahawks players, interviewed a few Patriots players, and I was like, I ain't taking that hour and a half ride back out there ever again in life. No, sir. We were supposed to go cover the Madden Bowl yesterday. I guess we could still do it today because the championships are today. But it's all the way back out the EA Sports Center. The hour and 15-minute Uber out that way. Hour and 15-minute Uber back this way. I'm cool. Everything this year is so just spread out, y'all. It's just like so spread out, which makes it hard to maneuver. You know, even the fan experience is next door, but it's like so congested. Wasn't a lot going on. Now, I think today is Josh Downs Day. So I might got to go over there. It's not in Santa Clara. So where the game is going to be is in Santa Clara. Where we are at right now is downtown San Francisco. And where a lot of the events were or where the players were was out in San Jose. Now, I'm pointing all these directions, knowing damn well I know which direction they're in, right? But it's just like, it's all over. You know what I'm saying? But it's all over. So it's so hard to get to. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully LA isn't like this next year, man, because I think it's going to get really bad feedback because it's like, you know, if it's not a shuttle, because like they shuttle you to, like, if I want to go interview, well, it's done today, right? If I wanted to go interview the Patriots or the Seahawks yesterday, there's a shuttle that would take me from here all the way out to San Jose, right? But then the next shuttle wouldn't come back till like 2 o'clock. So you think I leave 2 o'clock, I'll get here probably 3:30. You missed the entire day of Media Row. You see what I'm saying? Versus Vegas, I was like, boom to the Chiefs Hotel, boom to the 49ers Hotel, and then I was back to Media Row before things even kicked off because everything was kind of in that same facility. So most money is going on the Seahawks, and most media is backing the Seahawks. How much should I put on the Patriots? You should know why I say this in Vegas. This is the man you should be talking to. Here, come on. This is the dude you should be talking to right here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? This hold on. I'm gonna get y'all right. We're not on TikTok, so we can be adults today. You know what I'm saying? We switch to TikTok, we can be adults today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, you want to get your sports bet and stuff right, man. You gotta holler at my dog Deal. You know what I'm saying? He been cracking parlays over the fence, you know what I'm saying, all damn week. So all right, man. Super Bowl cook up. He's asking money line Seahawks and Patriots. What's your thoughts there, bro?
I'm going with the Patriots. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going with the Patriots for sure.
Money line?
Definitely. Money line, the spread, all that. I feel like they're being disrespected just a little bit.
Okay.
I get that they're showing love to the Seahawks defense. Rightfully so. I hate giving them credit as a 49er fan, but I definitely understand why they're respecting the defense the way they are. But with that being said, man, I just still feel like overall the books are sleeping on Draco and them boys. You know what I'm saying? I love the Patriots to get the job done this week.
What's up?
I believe he read saying that the public is backing the Seahawks.
At the west of the gate.
Most money's going on the Seahawks and most media picking the Seahawks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all propaganda in the end of the day.
Okay. All right, bro. Let me end this live stream real quick. I'll come swoop you. All right. All right.
A wise man once said, it ain't no nation like a donation. And that's exactly what the media outlets in Vegas is trying to get you to do. They want y'all to donate to the Seahawks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Like, I don't see Sam Darnold getting it done. Not before Draco and them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So give me the Patriots all day.
Patriots, man. I'm still going to go probably with the Seahawks, to be honest with you. Look how the money's flowing. Look how the money's flowing right now. Courtesy of Outlier. Shoots the Outlier. Yeah, that spread is looking kind of. I would probably.
That's a safer play for sure.
Yeah, I think the spread for the Patriots might be the safer play. The plus
4.5?
Plus 4.5 for the Patriots. Right. That would probably be the more optimal route. But for me personally, I'm going with the Seahawks. I know that the prop that I slammed was, I think I locked in Kenneth Murray over 16.5 rushing attempts. The props first came. Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Murray. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't talk about Kenneth Murray. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Cowboys names. We don't mention that name. Kenneth Walker, right? Kenneth Walker over 16.5 rushing attempts. I think that line has moved to like 18 or something like that now. So like I think I got it for hell of a value, man. So
that's a snipe.
Yeah. So yo, I gotta go pick up some people because they're stuck and can't get the credentials. So they need me to get them in. But yo, I appreciate all support, Cowboys Nation. We'll probably go live again today here later. Probably have to see if I can get some more guests to sit down. Was the audio cool? Can y'all hear Dill? Can y'all hear Walt? You know what I'm saying? They coming over here. If not, man, I might bring some guests over. We might just go live.
Hear me. They were in the comments saying that I was an agent against the Seahawks.
Okay, perfect. So as long as I can hear, I might bring some guys over here, do some more interviews, and see what I can do, man. But I appreciate all the support. As always, man, like I said, comment, like, subscribe. I'll be back in the studio Monday. Y'all know we'll do live recap. Got some more draft film to break down, and we'll definitely keep y'all locked in, man. So I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. Have a great Friday, great weekend. Until next time, Cowboys Nation. Peace.
This video is brought to you by Sleeper, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. And right now, Sleeper is doing something crazy, unimaginable. Yes, Sleeper right now is giving you a free $20. Yep, free. All you have to do is be a new subscriber and download Sleeper, and Sleeper will give you $20 in your account to play your daily fantasy pick. So if you want to pick Dak Prescott to go over his passing yards because he's playing at an MVP level, just use Sleeper. And also, if you want to make a deposit, use the code CFO. Sleeper will match 100% up to $100. So download Sleeper, get your free $20 to play daily fantasy sports, and also use the code CFO to get 100% up to $100 on your match. And let's go get this money, gang.